Today, I am going to bring to you 5 secret tricks Ebanga Engonga from Equatorial Guinea that he used to manipulate 400 women and slept with all of them. Don't go away, stay tuned. My name is Shafik Chicos. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Shafik Chicos, hit me up. I will get back to you. Number 1, Ebanga had confidence and power. He had an office. We heard very well that in Equatorial Guinea, he had a department that he was leading in finance, and so that is power. And he used that plus confidence whenever he met any woman out there or even within the ministry. He had that confidence that women could smell, could feel, could see, and it used to, make them get attracted to him. There is something unique and attractive with a man who has confidence and power. Because somehow it makes women weak. Even however strong they are, it makes them weak. Some women are afraid to say no to a man who is overly confident and has power as well. Some women fear to disappoint a boss or a man who has power and is very confident to the words that he's saying to them. So many women used to get so attracted to that, and others couldn't even do anything, like couldn't resist, couldn't say no. So that is one of the tricks and techniques that he used to manipulate women. Number 2, he mastered the art of flirting with women. Many women, when they meet a man and they are close, or they are in the same working environment, they tend to friend zone that person. So for him, with the flattings and all that, he's able to break through that friend zone that can easily manipulate any woman out there. And that is how he used it to manipulate the 400 women. When he breaks through the friend zone, he starts to share them with that excitement. He started to give them the validation, to validate their looks, validate their physical appearance and presence, and that made him attractive. Many women fall for that simply because he was good at flirting. Like, he used to excite women, he used to make them happy, and most women, that is something they want. Many women cannot differentiate the difference between a man who is flirting and a man who is serious. But many women have been a victim or prey to these men who flatter out. Yet it's not real. It's just a man trying to test out and see if he can get that girl. Number 3, his physical appearance. You can clearly look at him and see that Ebanga Engonga was really looking good. He's handsome, but not only that, he takes care of himself. This guy is 54 years old, but when you look at him, you may think he's 30 something, 38 or 37. He was taking care of himself. And what happens when a man is in a higher office and he's looking good, he's taking care of himself, he's looking good, he's smelling good. He doesn't have body fat. So many women get to fantasize such men. And if he has some little money with him, or if he has some money with him and he has his game right, he can be able to sleep with any woman. And that is how he was able to sleep with 400 women. He was very clean. If you saw the videos, you can see how clean this guy was. Number 4, Ebanga Engonga from Equatorial Guinea mastered the art of knowing what exactly women want. So when he was working around women, when he was with women, he could read through the lines to know what does this girl like, what does this woman like, if she's married, how is her husband. Let's say he meets a woman in the working environment, because most of them were, from his working environment, and he gets to know that probably a man is the husband of the woman is a haji, so must be having 2 to 3 wives. So he could understand that this woman lacks sexual satisfaction. So when he used to approach these women, he used to do his due diligence to know, what does this woman want? What does she fantasize? What does she crave? What is the missing piece in her life? So that is where Ebanga could hit when he approaches a woman. And that is why you can see that high profile women, from government officials to pastor's wife to the president, his sister, whatever, he was able to sleep with them, because every woman at any level, they are weak somewhere. And for him, he could figure that out as soon as possible. That is where he could put his focus. So he had mastered what women want, and he could put all his energy exactly to that. So he played with women's emotional senses, because he knows who women are. Women are emotionally driven. Women are emotional beings. So he could really get to that. He could make sure that he makes a woman get into that emotional state in any way. And through the art of seduction, he also used body language, because some women, we saw some videos where women were coming, he was sleeping with them in his office. So some women could just come to him, but then somehow he knew how to do the physical touches, the body language, without even saying any word. He mastered the art of seduction. He knew exactly where to touch these women to trigger their emotions. When you trigger a woman's emotions, it's so easy for them, to open-minded to your advances and then your ideas. And for him, he had mastered that, and that is how he was able to seduce most of the women and then sleep with them. Because if you disagree with me that he didn't master the art of seduction, you can clearly see that he used to sleep with these women with a camera in front of them, and they could look into it, they could enjoy everything he was doing to them in front of the camera. They agreed, they accepted. So that is still seduction. That can be done by a guy who has mastered that game. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share. I hope to see you again.